Hi everyone. Today I will be discussing how to use the online cataloging system SCLENDS. According to the South Carolina State Library, SCLENDS is a consortium of public libraries in 20 different counties across the state of South Carolina. This online cataloging system allows these libraries to share books and other circulating materials so that patrons have a wider access to free resources. The screen that you see now is the home page of SC Lens. The first thing you're going to see is this drop down menu here that says please choose your library. When you click this drop down, you're going to see all of the different counties within the consortium. And here you can choose your county and that your closest local library resides, or you can choose all of SC Lens. All of SE Lens will give you a broader range of materials to look through. So today we are going to do all of SE Lens and select Go. Now we are at the searching function of SE Lens. And here we can see all the different ways in which we can limit our search. We can limit by library system again. We can limit by format. And we can also look at selecting a search field. We can search by keyword, author, author browse, title, subject browse, subject ISBN. And now you may be asking yourself, what is the difference between subject and subject browsing? Subject browsing is going to give us a list of subsections within a subject. So if we were to select subject browse and type in mental health and search, it's going to give us a list of subsections within the realm of mental health. This is really great for starting off with a broad topic like mental health and needing to narrow it down. So let's look at what it would look like if we were to just subject search. So let's go back and click subject and again type in mental health and search. So here we're presented with a lot of different materials, and it's going to give us a physical description. So this is going to tell you how many pages, a publication date that tells you when it was published, the format, and why it pulled up this particular book. So we do see that highlighted mental health here and a little description about what the book that is what the book is about. And we can scroll down and we see different formats here. We see a kit, and we see regular print. So this is a physical piece of paper that we might get. And we're scrolling and we see that we have 122 different pages. We have 1,461 search results, which can be very overwhelming. So this is when we would need to narrow down our search. And we can do this through advanced search. Now, once we get to advanced search, we're going to see all of these fantastic options to narrow our search down. We can find items that have exact words or phrases, or we can even narrow our search down by limiting what words we are seeing. So if there are any unwanted terms in your search, you can put that here, and you won't see any of those terms within your search. Additional limits include format type. We have so many fantastic formats within this consortium. Braille books, different kits, manuscripts, you name it, we have that format for you. And for today's purposes, we will be choosing books. And you can also limit by language and library. And here are some more searching options for us. We can search by title, author, and subject. So if we do mental health in our subject here, and we can also limit by only showing what's available. So any books that would have a wait or are not available in your library system right then, you don't have to worry about being on a hold for that. You can do only showing what is available now. And further limits include audiobook or audio only, books only, DVD, and large print. And an important distinction to make when we choose audio only here, it is just a wider range of different audio formats that you would find here. So instead of just doing a video, here you're getting video cassettes, discs, recordings, all of that under audio only. Now, once we have gotten our advanced search, how we would like it with all of our different limitations, we're going to go down to advanced search and click that. And we're going to see a narrowed down search of the broader search that we did before under subject. Now I do want to take a second to look at the left-hand side of the screen now, and we're going to see lots of great options to narrow our search down even more. So we can look here, and we can narrow down by library, author, genre, audience level. So say we are looking for just books about young adults. We can click young adult and include, and that is going to re-up our search to more specific for young adults. And say that we only want books that are newer than 2020. We can do that under publication date and include. So we're seeing very specific books within our criteria now. Let's see if we can narrow them down even more. Other limitations that we can use are subject and material type. Shelf location is a very great resource for what we're looking for now, and we can look at view all and say that we're only looking for non-fiction books. So these are books that are based in fact and reality, and we're looking for nonfiction. We can do adult nonfiction here and include. So here's a narrowed down, only 22 results, 2 pages of a narrowed down search of what books you're looking for specifically, rather than those 122 pages that we found prior that might have been just a little too overwhelming to search through. This is a much more manageable list, and it is more targeted to what you're looking for specifically. Now, let's say that you don't want to put all 22 of these books on hold right now. You want to make a list that you can reference later on when you are ready to place a hold on those materials. You can do that within SCLENDS. So we're going to scroll back up, and we're going to click right here where it says My Lists. Here, if you click this book with a little plus sign, we can make a specific list for any searching that we may be doing. So we're going to type in mental health and create. So now we have a list specifically for the search that we're looking for right now, and we can add in books and other materials to this list. So let's go back to our search. All right, and let's just click and select these first couple here. And we're going to scroll back up, and under actions, we're going to do add to my lists. And we're going to select the list that we just made, mental health, and we're going to add. And we're going to see here that it was successfully added, all of the titles that we just put in there. And we can double check that by going back to my lists, and we can see all of these different books that we just put in our list. And from here, you can place your holds as you're ready for them. Now let's place a couple holds, and we can look at what holds look like within your library account. Under my account, you're going to have all your personal info here, any books that you may have checked out right now, and your holds. So we can see here all the things that we put on hold today, and say that you have decided you don't want this teen guide to managing mental health. You can scroll up and cancel holds. So that is no longer on your holds list. You can also check out your fines in case you have any, your payment history, and all of that good information for your physical library materials. And now today you've learned how to search effectively using different methods within SCLENDS, creating and managing lists, and navigating your SCLENDS account. You're well on your way to making the most of this powerful online cataloging system. This was just a brief overview, but these tools have given you the equipment to explore, organize, and manage your library resources with confidence.